Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gotham City Impostors weapon guide featuring the one and only Shredder. A weapon of amazing rate of fire, accuracy, and on top of that, damage. It's going to today be showcased and be proven to be the best gun in the arsenal of the Gotham City Impostors. I am going to show you my class setups, give you some tips and tricks, and show you how I play this gun. It is amazing. It's the best gun in the whole of Gotham City. Though it's only a modified nail gun, there's nothing to beat this. So I present to you the Shredder. Enjoy. For those who already have not figured out, the Shredder is a modified nail gun made with an air tank, some release valves, metal pipes, and lots of welding tuned into a high-speed machine gun. The Shredder is of course a heavy weapon, unlocked with one gun token. Yes. It's medium to low damage, but the havoc it can cause is great, because it has one of the largest and fastest rates of fire in the game. Yes, indeed. It also has extreme accuracy at low to mid range. On the high end range there, you're getting a little bit stiff there on the aim, but if you keep it to close and mid range, you will be all fine. There will be almost no recoil at all to worry about. Nope, it won't be. And if you're running with a sight, a scope, like the red dot, or of course the reflex sight, you will have even better accuracy with this, in my opinion. The Shredder is, in my opinion, great for either tanking or rushing. Yes, you heard right, a heavy weapon for rushing. Now, don't tune out just yet, because the thing with rushing with the Shredder is really great, because it's a really heavy damage weapon with a lot of rate of fire, as stated previously. And if you get up close and personal with all your foes, they'll be having a pretty rough time taking you down. Either if it is as a heavy body type or the slight and light ones, you can still rush and you can still cause great havoc in the middle of their leads. So what attachments are there for this magnificent beast, as I like to call it, the best weapon in the game? Don't remember that. So we have the iron sights. Yeah, of course, default configuration of the sights. Reflex sights, improved accuracy slightly and zooms in more while aiming. Exactly. Red dot sight zooms in a lot more than the reflex sight and gives you a little bit more range. That is always great for picking the snipers off. And then we have the body odor sniffer, which sniffs them out. You get a little smelly mark around the corners there. Yes, it's fairly great. For those who can't really identify with that, it's basically like a heartbeat sensor from Call of Duty. Gosh, I can't believe that I had to reference to that, but you know, let's just go on. Penetrating ammo. Yes, it does what it says. It penetrates through armor. Well, of course, that's pretty obvious, right? And then we go with extended mags. Also pretty obvious. Extends your magazines to get from 60 ammo capacity up to 90. Though it slows your reload speed by 1 out of 10. And that's not exactly true in my opinion. Your reload speed becomes horrible and you should never choose extended magazines. Just saying, it's awful. And then we have the muzzle brake. Increases your overall accuracy, even while moving and firing, but reduces your damage. Which is nothing you really want to do, thinking that the Shredder already has quite low damage. I will be going over my setup later in this video, so stay tuned for that. Now we're going over some tips and tricks with the Shredder class. So, what you want to do with this is, as I stated, rush. You want to be up in your enemy's face because of the high rate of fire you can put out with this weapon. you will be able to stand basically next to them, spraying out tons of 40, 50 damage at them. At a medium range though, you will be aiming around more like 20 to 35 or something at medium range. But you will have such an extreme accuracy with this weapon that it will also be easy killing them off at medium range. And I'm not kidding with you here. Go and try this weapon, it's amazing. I love it. I always end up on the 3 to first charts there, like on the top of the kills, because this gun is freaking amazing. After a while it gets a little bit boring to use, it gets a little bit one-sided, just standing next to people spraying their faces out. But you know what, I can live with that to top the charts. Yes, indeed I can. As secondary weapons, you see me using a little bit of different variations here. But when you're rushing, you would like to have a weapon that pulls out quick and fires rapidly. Just like your Shredder, but you want it to pull out even quicker, because the Shredder is a heavy weapon. Even if it would be able to run with 2 Shredders, I wouldn't do that. You would want to pick up something like a submachine gun, a shotgun, or the Kingmaker, the pistol. Because those weapons are just amazing at close range. Yes, that's what you want. You don't want a long range weapon with this class, because you always want to stay as close to the enemy as possible. So, picking a sniper or picking an assault rifle is not really beneficial to the playstyle that you want to adapt using this gun. So I think I'm all done with the tactics here. Let's go over to my setup. Getting right to it, here we have our 2 classes, light and heavy. You see, both are equipped with the Shredder weapon, of course, otherwise this episode wouldn't be called the Shredder episode. But there are some very significant differences between the light and heavy version that we're going to take a look at. At the light version, we are running with the Gatekeeper as a backup weapon, because it's quick to bring out and it deals a lot of damage fast. It's the little brother of the Shredder basically. And on the Shredder and also on the Gatekeeper we are running with the mod Penetrator ammo, because we don't want those pesky shields dropping our damage while we're at it, running around on the streets, because you know, we don't have time for that. We are trying to be quick here. And compared to the others, I could maybe on this class recommend extended magazines. Even though that will reduce your reload speed by more than what you saw down there. But with more than 1 blip, it's going to drop it to the floor. But I'll go with the Penetrator ammo. Or I would go with the scope if I liked it, like the reflex or red dot. But you know, you could basically go with anything. This is just my preferred setup. On the Gatekeeper, nothing spectacular. Penetrator ammo, yeah, that's basically it. On the support item, I like to go with the Boomerang, because that stuns your target. Not really stuns, but like slows them down and makes them not shoot at you, which can be very handy. You have seen it in some other clips I showed previously. And I would also recommend the Shurikens, because those are quick and they deal damage. You know, that is always good while you're trying to run around. What I would not recommend is energy drink or body armor, because you are trying to be on the move all the time. And you will not get slowed down. You know, stuff like that. Or maybe I'm just thinking crazy about that. But you know, I prefer the Boomerang or Shuriken, because those are quick. Hatchet, it's a one-shot kill, but it takes a while to aim and you know. Yeah, speed. That's necessary for this. And our gadget is the spring boots or the roller skates. Roller skates for excellent movement. Jumping on those ramps and you're moving quick. Great. Spring boots, quick jumps. That's basically all it is. You jump very high, very fast. It's a lot quicker than the grappling gun, and you're not like as dependent on the airstreams as with the glider rig. Well, with spring boots you are not dependent on anything, you just have to jump. But I could also, even though I haven't unlocked them yet, recommend Ninja Smoke Bombs. If you want to stealth behind enemy lines, you know, do a bit of that. I can recommend those. I don't know with inflatable insoles because I haven't played with them at all. but you know what? They might be awesome. So, the character we are going for is the body type of Nimble. You could also go with Speedy, though Nimble can jump extra high. I like that. Because if you're rolling with the spring boots, you jump really high. And you want that. You want to be mobile here. With the with the Speedy type, you like run like a crazy MF. But you know, I like the jumping a little bit more. But you could choose between those two for this class. We don't really have to get into face and the voice. Excuse me. But here, for the fun fact, we are going with regenerative. Your health starts regenerating sooner and feels significantly faster. I love that. Because as soon as you get out of combat and you're on the move again, your health goes up. No need to stay at those pesky stations. You're just out there going at it. You could also go with quick reflexes. Your weapon comes back up faster after sprinting, or fleet-footed. You move faster in all situations. All of these three are great fun facts for your Shredder. At the fun fact 2, yes. I go with Marksman. Your bullets always seem to do a little extra damage. Yeah, I like that. You deal a little bit of extra damage, that's cool. You could also go with Thick-Headed, because you suffer fewer side effects from boomerangs, dive bombs, and stomp attacks. That means you won't get shaky screen and all that from boomerangs and dive bombs. So that is really great. You could also go for hard target, reduce extra damage from headshots. You know, that's probably good too. Wooden legs, the same as Thick-Headed. Stops these traps from exploding in your face. Leatherly, no, I wouldn't go for that. But I went for Marksman, because I like that. Rampage, I am no good with these rampages, so I always pick Eagle Eye. But I'm sure you could go with where is it? Kill Crazy, inflicts double damage for 15 seconds. That could probably be good, but I'm always running with Eagle Eye because you know what? That's how I roll. Psychofacial, antisocial, bonus for selfish actions, because I am no team player. And you should have seen that by the clips. Moving on to the heavy loadout, we are going with the Shredder, of course, with the reflex sight, because when I am heavy and I'm slow, I like to get that extra aim out. Could always go with red dot, and you could go with penetrator ammo, or anything you like as attachment. This is basically your choice. There's no right or wrong here, but I prefer the sights here. But you know, if you're cool with iron sights, penetrator ammo is always the best, because that will break through the shields. And as backup weapon, I'm using a shotgun for heavy close range damage, because our Shredder is basically our mid-range damage. And if they're getting close up personal and we're running out of ammo of the Shredder, you just go to the Chaperone. I guess I pronounced that correctly. And for the support item, we are going with the energy drink. Because when you're heavy, you'll have a lot of health, you will like to get it back quick. An energy drink is the right way to do that on the field. Body armor reduces the damage taken on you, that is also superb. You will become unkillable, and I like that. But you could also go with pipe bomb, or, where is it? The impact grenade. You know, those are fine too. You just take your time and aim them, and it will be fine. Here, because we are such a big body type, we need a really cool gadget. Glider rig, because you already are so visible and so slow, a glider rig is the perfect choice. Get up in the air and just stomp them from above. That's basically all I have to say about this thing. You should not choose any other here. Glider rig all the way. Across the sky. Yes. Perk, Horse Selfie, your max health is increased. I always pick that on heavy body type. There's no need to pick anything else. I'm sorry. That's just it. And on the fun fact, I go with kind of bulletproof. Enemy bullets don't do as much damage to you as they should. Same, you should be a tank. A mother effing tank. Kind of bulletproof or thick-headed, both goes. Also hard target, great. Our rampage is Eagle Eye, because I'm no good with rampages. Always procs them at the wrong time, and gosh, it's hell. Psych profile, bipolar. Bonus when team is winning, because I'm always winning with this class. So, yeah. This is also up to you. There's no real wrong or right here. And of course the body type, as I actually missed, mighty. Heavy gear does not slow him down at all, but he's an easy target at any range. Yes, I believe you could go with burly too, but you know, mighty, that's the real shit. So that concludes this week or month's episode of the Gotham City Impostors Weapon Guide. I'll probably be doing one like when I feel like it. It will at least be one each and every month. I can assure you that. So, we're finishing up here. Thank you guys for watching me playing Gotham City Impostors, of course. Until next time, guys. Bye.